Glover Teixeira breaks through at 42. The famous John Anik line, but today it's about the Bloodsport MMA award number 5 for this year, which is the Breakthrough Fighter of the Year 2024. In this video, hello and welcome to Bloodsport MMA.
Assalamu alaikum alaikum.
Every year there's certain fighters that kind of break through in their own individual way. There's not a blueprint what they need to do to be a breakthrough fighter, but I want to make it clear this is not a Rookie of the Year award or something. It's about who had the biggest change / impact on their character, on their fighting career as a whole, you know what I mean, in and outside the octagon. That obviously needs to be someone that was not the champ before, before this year. Also, of course you would think of Ilia Topuria, but for me personally, right? For me personally, I always believe that Ilya will beat Volk and Ilya will beat Holloway. So for me, it wasn't that surprising, and he was already scheduled to fight Volk this year, like in 2023, he was already scheduled to fight Volk in 2024, right? It's not that like it came out of nowhere that he got a title shot or something. So he does not really factor into this award for me. Honorable mention that I have to mention is, for example, Chase Hooper, who I think is under the radar for a lot of people. I mean, his performance against Vyacheslav Borshev was crazy. He kind of had a resurgence this year, then of course beat Clay Guida, the old guy, pretty easily. And he started to be more active on social media. He's very active on Twitter. He also doesn't hold back at all. He literally just completely changed in a way from the shy teenage boy to like the outspoken and fun young man.
Listen, young man. You know what?
I'm older than you.
He's the same age as me, so I feel weird calling him a young man, but you know what I mean. He just literally started being funny, doing content, doing this, being confident, so he's definitely honorable mention. Of course, also honorable mention is Joaquin Buckley. Those guys are all really tied together. I will not be mad if you voted for this guys. Joaquin Buckley had, I think, 4 wins this year. Really made a lot of waves online and stuff with his call-outs. Of course, he had a lot of negative headlines as well, which is why he didn't win for me. Like those whole things with DC and stuff and calling mamas hoes and stuff like that. I just, or mama raised hoes or whatever. I didn't really like that, and that definitely, I mean, it made him more famous, but it still lowered his stock in a way as well. So he's not the one for me. For me, the Breakthrough Fighter of the Year 2024 is Brian Pooh Bear / The Butcher, which is his new nickname, Battle. Bryan Battle, I watched The Ultimate Fighter, and Bryan Battle just seemed like a guy who, when I watched him fight in The Ultimate Fighter and in the finale, I was like, okay, yeah, he won, but this guy will probably not go that far in the UFC. He was not special in any way, like he mostly won decisions, he didn't really impress, he wasn't flashy, he wasn't too outspoken, like he wasn't funny or like there was nothing that really was like too catchy about him, right? With his long hair and stuff, and the nickname was the only funny thing, Pooh Bear. And that's why I still call him Pooh Bear, I love this nickname. But then out of nowhere in 2024, he just started to really make an impact, and whenever he got a mic in front of his face, he just said whatever he wanted to say, and he really gained a lot of followers and everything this year. He had 3 fights this year, won all 3 of them, and the first one was against Angelusa, which ended officially, I think it was a no contest or something, but we all know Bryan Battle won this fight, right? He beat the crap out of him. And there he then afterwards talked trash about him like crazy, and the crowd got fired up and everything, and he started to produce t-shirts about his win against Angelusa, like being really petty and stuff. Like that was really fun, and he gained a lot of attention, a lot of fans with that, because if you are really outspoken and controversial in a way, that's what people like to see, right? Your character. And then when he fought, who did he fight? He fought the guy from Isis Chim. The name, I lost the name right now. But, goddamn, what's his name? It's a kickboxer from City Kickboxing in New Zealand, but he's French.
This is CTE Island.
Kevin Fousset or something. Goddamn, my brain. But you know who I mean. He beat him in front, finished him, then went on the mic, called out the French fans in a way, said y'all did not think the Butcher's gonna lose in a fist fight to a French dude or something like that. Like, he completely made huge waves in the post-fight interview, made a heel out of himself. People loved it in the US and stuff. Like, he really made huge impact, was on the Jackson podcast, was on this and that podcast. Did really good numbers there as well. Like, he really developed his character a lot and gained a huge audience this year. Also won against Randy Brown, which was a controversial decision. But he also did not care after the fight and went after the fans again, middle fingers all over the place. He just plays a perfect role of a heel. He said he only wants to fight people in their own countries now and just make them lose in front of their own crowd. He wants to see them suffer and stuff. Like, he does everything right in my opinion, and he had only success this year. So Bryan Pooh Bear Butcher battle is my breakthrough fighter of 2024. Bryan Battle, congrats, breakthrough fighter, Bloodsport MMA Awards 2024. Who was the breakthrough fighter for you guys? Write in the comments, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, would appreciate that. Check out the Bloodsport merch, bloodshop.net, worldwide free shipping with the code FREE, link is in the bio. Check out all the other MMA award videos from this year. Stay bloody, and until the next one, bye bye. Bloodsport out.